Hi everyone! Today I'm still trying to learn the fine art of, well, fine art. I don't even know what these videos are anymore. Are they art vlogs? Are they shop updates? Yeah, I guess it's a little bit of both. This is an art vlog which ends with a shop update where you can purchase items that have my design on them. So in this video I'm going to try painting my original drawing, Fire Dancer. Just like all my artwork, this one started out as a drawing, but my workflow was kind of backwards on this one, and you're gonna see that reflected in my painting. Normally I make a digital version first from the drawing, and then I know which colors to choose and how I want to paint my drawing in real life. But instead, I jumped right into painting, which was a mistake because I stopped halfway through. Because obviously I didn't have everything figured out, it just wasn't the way I usually worked. I couldn't decide how I wanted to paint the outlines of her hair, or pretty much everything needed to be figured out first. So I started working on the digital version. And as I was doing this, I decided that she looked really pretty with brown hair, so that's pretty much where I landed on that. Unfortunately, I had already painted her hair black. I didn't want to start over, so I just used paint and watercolor pencils over it. I've seen artists do this online. Instead of wasting paper, they just continue reworking their piece until it looks right. I mean, it does make sense. Art supplies aren't cheap, and the whole starving artist trope they use in movies can be true in real life. So wasting money in art supplies isn't something a lot of artists do. Plus, we're crafty people, we're resourceful, we don't just waste things. You also may notice I didn't paint a background for this one. The digital version has a plain background, but I just didn't feel like painting one this time. Obviously, I can always go back and change that later, but for now, she's just on a white background. Anyway, this is about the point I stopped and created the digital version. When that was finished, I went back to painting. And that meant I made a ton of changes. Her dress was redesigned, her hair went from black to brown, and even the flames changed. Oh, I guess I should talk about my supplies. Okay, so I am using watercolor and watercolor pencil for this piece. No gouache, although I did use matte acrylic white paint to erase the dress and redefine the outline of her hair. The hair was somewhat challenging since I had already painted it black, but I just used opaque white watercolor to tone it down, and then used brown pencils and paint to recolor it. Anyway guys, I think she turned out alright for me starting and changing so many things. And I really enjoy the process of trying to figure out how to take my digital experience and use it in a traditional way. I really love the way traditional art looks, but I love the way digital art looks too. So it's not like I think one is better than the other. I think they're both equally wonderful. It's just I have more experience with digital and not so much experience with traditional, and that's what these videos are all about. They're pretty much me learning how paint works. And it's also why these are vlogs and not tutorials. I'm still figuring all this stuff out, and I'm just bringing you along. Or I guess if I had to say that this video had an overall theme, or like a moral of the story, if you will, it's that you should probably figure out your colors and make sure your drawing is completely finished to your liking before you start painting. Also, if you're going to change up your workflow, remember to really think it through before you start. And you won't be in the situation I was in. Maybe you can learn from my mistake. And now it's time for the shop update portion of the video. You can find this piece, which I entitled Fire Dancer, and my other designs in one of my shops. Links are down below. Or you can just visit my website, tiffanybliss.com. All the info is there as well. Okay everyone, that's all for now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.